Gals, Red Hat Society chapter. I first heard about the Red Hat Society in April of 2002 when Dallas Morning News had an article on the front page of the paper, and it had a picture of some ladies at a table with big red hats on. I never have liked hats, but something about that grabbed me, and I told my husband I was going to do it, and I was going to be a queen. A month later, I had 6 ladies came to my house, friends from different parts of my life, and I told them all about it, and we decided to start a chapter. Couldn't come up with a name, so we had our first public outing at the Arboretum in June, and while we were there, I said, hey, we got to think of a name. And my friend was with us. She was from Tennessee. She was visiting, and she said, how about Regals? And they all said they liked it, so that's how it started. So I went ahead and sent in our registration, and I got back our official charter. This is our original charter from 2002. Our official date is June 14th, but since our first actual get-together was May 14th, I made that our birthday. So we are now celebrating 15 years, and very happily.
What does it mean to be a Red Hatter for you?
It's a sisterhood. What I think most people like about it is that there are no meetings, no committees, no officers. We don't raise any money for charity. We don't, we've all done all that and still do it other places. And this organization is just for fun. It's also an international organization, so I've met women from all over the world. We're in 30 countries besides the U.S., every state in the Union. So it's really become an international sisterhood.
Do you like wearing the hats now?
I do. When I was younger, my sister always looked good in a hat, and I thought I looked ridiculous in a hat. And now I never feel as pretty as if I'm wearing a hat.
Why red?
It's based on a poem called Warning. It was written by Jenny Joseph back in the 80s. And it starts out, when I am an old woman, I shall wear purple with a red hat, which doesn't go and doesn't suit me. And I shall spend my pension on brandy and summer gloves and satin slippers and say we've no money for butter. So the way it started, Sue Ellen Cooper in Fullerton, California, was trying to find a fun birthday present for her friend Linda, who was turning 55. And she wanted it to be something that would be fun rather than something to dread getting older. So she remembered the poem, and she framed the poem and found a vintage red hat to go with it to hang on the wall. And she herself had found a red fedora in a thrift shop in Tucson, Arizona a little earlier. So then after she gave this gift to Linda, all her other friends wanted the same birthday gift. So she started giving them the same thing. And when about 5 or 6 of them had their hats, they decided they would go out to eat wearing their hats. And the poem said purple, so they wore purple. And they had the best time they'd ever had. And so somebody told her she was a queen for thinking it up, so she crowned herself Queen Mother right then. That's how it started.
What is your favorite memory or moment since you've been a Red Hatter?
I think it would have to be, I've been to several national conventions, and they had a regional convention at Disneyland in California in 2005, and that was the year Disneyland turned 50. So the Red Hatters went there to rejuvenate Disneyland. We got to march in the Main Street Parade, and waved everybody, everybody's waving back. It was just amazing. I was crying before it was over.
I'm Vicki, and I joined Cynthia's club the minute I turned 50. I sent her an email saying, I'm 50 and I want to join your club because I was on disability and all my friends still worked and I didn't have anybody to run with or have fun with. And she said, okay. So Janie and I have known each other for years because we rode motorcycles together. So my husband, now it's your part.
And Skip comes in
My
and
husband.
says, yeah, that's Vicky's husband, said that I would like a group that she's in of all ladies, and they have a lot of fun and they go places, right? I says, oh, okay, I'll go. Well, they met on Northwest Highway at a little cafe or whatever for lunch or breakfast and stuff. And I kind of liked it, you know, and I stuck with it. And then I belonged to the PT Cruiser Club. And I was telling Jean and how fun we had this and that and stuff and everything. And we got to talking about it. We started a Red Hat group in the PT Cruiser group. And then Vicki Wilkerson became the queen of the other group. And that's how we started our own little group and did our thing. And Vicki kind of came with us too. And we had a blast, and then it kind of fizzled out, and we all
because
decided,
she's not as organized as Queen Cynthia is.
yeah,
She-
exactly.
If with no organizer, no groups.
That's
So I got her in, and she got her in, and then we took a road trip to San Antonio
yes.
to our quinceañera and met this girl.
and her mom was.
Yeah, now
Yes.
you guys have to tell it, your story here while I run and get a picture of my quinceañera gown.
Well, and my mom lives in San Antonio, and she started a chapter in San Antonio and was the queen, and she was having so much fun that she decided for my 50th birthday that year that I was getting a membership. And I went to the quinceañera in San Antonio and met these lovely ladies, and when they realized I lived up here, they were like, we got a group for you, we got a perfect place. And it's been the funnest group to be with. Y'all are women that I love to look up to. Y'all been there, done that, and I'm kind of growing through it, and y'all have all been great at help guiding me and seeing that it's enjoyable to get older.
I got to show the picture of the quinceañera, which, by the way, her mother put on. But look, we got to wear our crowns and our gloves and our big gowns, everything that we never did in real life.
Don't get to do
Never will
it.
again. And by the way, this skirt was a size 6. And I'm a size 16, so my friend Jana sewed a long time making this skirt bigger. And then her mother's group had a costume ball,
Yes.
a costume ball, and we
all
went
And Temple.
as Miss. I went. We were all there again, and we travel in groups. And I went as Miss Piggy, wearing my little red hat with my piggy ears, and
And
my
pig
pig nose, and my piggy tail. And the ladies there said, if those three guy judges don't pick you, we will. So I won.
Yes, she did.
I was the best at the costume ball, but this was just a piker at the quinceañera.
Everybody said a masquerade ball. Well, we wore fancy dresses, you know, and stuff like that. And how creative Vicki is, she pulls out her
Masquerade.
And we just had a ball dancing and, you know, and all kinds of stuff and having our pictures taken.
And that's what Red Hat's about.
Yeah,
Dressing
masquerade
up,
ball.
having fun.
That's
Uh-huh.
it. Mhm.
Oh,
So that's our
our
get
story.
together story. How the
Oh,
heck
yeah.
we got in here, and the road trips we've taken together. And we
Oh,
won't
yes.
mention that Jean took us to the wrong holiday, and we unloaded all of our baggage and got in, and she went, oops, it's the wrong one. We had to reload the car, go 2 blocks down the road and unload all of it again. But we're not going to mention that.
Hey, I have it always.
Hey, so that's how we got in some of our road trips we've taken
Yes.
together.
I've gone to quite a few nationals when I was traveling. I've been to Las Vegas, the QMB, the Queen Mother Board. One of the women started a group for them, and we all got together in Las Vegas. We've been to, it started in Wichita Falls because one of the ladies couldn't travel anymore. So we all got together and went to Wichita Falls. And we even had women come from England for this event. And one of the ladies ended up in the hospital, and we were all so worried about her, and she had to stay 2 weeks. But she finally got well enough to travel back home. But we've gone to Virginia Beach. We went to Wichita Falls, and then we went to.
We being her, we didn't get to go to all those places.
No, I used to travel. I used to travel a lot, but because of health issues, I can't travel anymore, and I really miss it. So, and the reason that I'm dressed different is it's my birthday month, and I turned 76, and I've been in red hatting going on almost 12 years. It's the best thing I ever did. I met women from all over, and I talk to them on Facebook and on our QMB website, and we've had more fun. And it's like you know them, but you don't see them. You know, it's like you're really sisters with them.
My name is Jen, and I am the luckiest pink hatter in the Red Hat Society to be part of Big D Regals. I discovered the group when a friend of mine, who unfortunately is not here today, Bobby, wanted to borrow one of my pirate costumes from my Scarborough Fair work to attend a pirate lunch. And then she invited me to join the Christmas lunch that was held in a sporting goods store, which we had a member with her fur stole on that said, "Please don't shoot, it's already dead." Knew I was gonna love these ladies at that point. Attended a couple more meetings, and Queen Cynthia offered if I wanted to join, I would be welcome. Met her at her house, met her beautiful fur babies, cats, and got my membership packet, and I've been a member ever since. My life is so much better for this group. I get a lot of love, support, wisdom, and laughter, and I can't imagine my life without these ladies. I think one of my favorite memories was I did have my 40th birthday while in the group, and Cynthia allowed everyone to be honorary pink hatters for the day. So they decorated their own pink hats and wore lavender, and my mother was a guest at that meeting, and it was pretty awesome to be in a sea of pink and lavender for my 40th. We still have a few more years until I hit 50 to graduate, and I hear there's already planning in the works, and I'm almost a little scared of what's going to happen then. But I do look forward to what this group holds for me.
How would you describe a Red Hatter?
A Red Hatter is a woman who has confidence, fun, and knows that life is better with laughter.
Other than being one of the youngest, or the youngest, right? The youngest, what will they specifically remember about you? What is your role?
My role is color. I add a splash of color to life, color to my hair. There's personality when I'm there because I am a bit larger than life, and I always have a hug for any of the ladies.
Do you know what kind of trouble that the other one got into in Vegas? Can you tell us?
They have not mentioned that to me because I think what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. At least that's what I've always been told. I'm hoping.
I'm very happy I met the Queen Mother before Red Hats was a thing. We walked together, and I'm very lucky to be with the Red Hat Society. They keep me young, since I'm bound to be the oldest by a long shot, and I really am grateful to be with the Red Hat Society.
Etta told me a long time ago before she joined, she said, I have to find some younger friends. All my friends are dying.
Besides that, I dyed all my clothes purple on my white clothes, and so they called me Mrs. Dye.
Lady Di, D-Y-E.
Oh, Lady Dye.
Was that intentional or not?
Well, we couldn't find stuff when we first started. We couldn't find red hats, we couldn't find purple clothes, so we spray painted hats and dyed clothes.
Yeah, whatever it took.
And I'm glad to be a member.
And I'm glad you are.
My name's Estella Humphreys, and I joined the Red Hatters because of Cynthia. She invited me, and it has been an experience that you just cannot believe. We have so much fun. We get together. She's very organized, so that helps tremendously. These ladies are very special because they're all different. None of us are alike, and we have a lot of fun with this. In other words, I am one of the oldest also, and so I'm glad to have them, and I'm glad to call them my friends because they are my friends.
I'm Sharon. I'm one of the charter members. I've been friends with Cynthia since 92. We met at clogging class in Plano, and we've been dancing together ever since. And I love hats. I'm in another hat club, and it was just perfect for me to go and join the Red Hatters when they came. Cynthia asked me to join, and I've loved every minute of it. Made wonderful friends, and hope to continue for many more years.
I want to keep on till I die if I can.
So do you guys wear the red hats everywhere? Do you wear it in the shower, to bed?
No, I have a friend in Australia who I think does. I've never seen a picture of her out of colors, but no.
I do wear a red hat to church occasionally.
I'm the lady with the least hats. In other words, I don't have all the hats that they have, but I enjoy wearing them.
What about people that might want to join now? I know it's hard to capture how much fun it is for you all, but can you kind of sum up, like if you were going to convince me, what would be that thing that you would sell me on? What would you say?
What would you all say?
You're never alone. You can always pick up the phone, and one of them will be there.
And they're nice to you whether you're young or old.
They're
Always
And that's
welcome.
the truth.
We respect each other,
Lots of fun.
but the love is there.
It truly is a sisterhood, as I said earlier. It didn't start out that way,
Very
but that's
special.
very quickly ended up that way.
Do you fight a lot?
No.
We laugh a lot.
Laugh, yes.
Laugh.
As I said, I've been very lucky in the ladies that have been attracted to my group, and I can't say no
Great,
about them.
great group of ladies.
But we're all different. I mean, you know, that's the thing about it. And I think we honor each other that way. You know, it's not boring. It's not ever boring.
Just think of all the places we've been to lunch.
All right, do you have a story you want to tell?
Yeah, I have a little story.
All right, go right ahead.
In 2003, I had chemo and breast cancer, and I got through it. And my good friend Sharon Adams, who was just here as one of the original group, invited me to go to a tea, Red Hat Regals tea, down in Dallas. and that was my first time, and I laughed. I had no hair, but I had a hat, I borrowed a red hat from her, and I laughed my head off. Vicki was a scream. She just had such a wonderful, wonderful time. And laughter was such a good medicine for me, and I had to join. And so I've been a member since 2004. In 2005, I think it was, my mother, who was 90, came down to live with me. And she was very sad about leaving her home, which she'd lived in forever. And I brought her on a vacation when she had come down to visit to a Red Hat function. And Miss Etta, who was 80 then, she just took her by the arm, and everybody just welcomed her too so much. And it was just wonderful. She was looking forward to coming down then to join the Red Hat Society. She loved it so much. And when she turned 95, they made a big party for her, and they made this beautiful album, and with all the pictures and so forth of memories for her. She just was overwhelmed with happiness and joy. The group has brought nothing but joy for us. When she passed away, we had a funeral mass, and the girls were invited to come, and they asked if they could come in their red hats and purple clothes. And I said, yes, they can, but let's make it simple, not too outlandish. And the funeral director thought this was such a fantastic thing that he made them have a process into the church with my mother. My mother was wearing a purple dress, by the way. So it was really something that I'll never forget. They were just so wonderful and so giving. So I really enjoyed my 14 years with Red Hat.
This is Fonda, our newest initiated member, and this is Deb visiting for the very first time. She's never been to a Red Hat, let alone a Big D Regal meeting. Part of Red Hat is growing your friendships and expanding and meeting new people. So we have the perspective of the brand new to the world of Red Hat.
So, the first time I ever encountered with the Red Hats, I'm from Montana, so I'll say that to begin with. And so when I came to Dallas the first time, I went to a musical down at Fair Park, and 2 rows of the musical were filled with these ladies wearing purple and red hats. And I was fascinated, just fascinated. And I didn't like the color purple, and I really associated that with old people, and I wasn't an old person. Then about 2 years ago, I decided I liked the color purple.
But you're still
So I must be getting older.
You're still not an old person.
And I wanted to belong to a group where I could just enjoy life and just have fun and experience new things and meet new people and expand my horizons a little bit from the group of people I'm already in. So to bring some more perspectives and fun into my life. So I'm super excited about doing this. I love what the group does. I love what the group doesn't do. I like that it doesn't put any pressure on you to do anything, and that sounds amazing to me. So I'm super excited that Cynthia's giving me this chance.
And we're super excited to get to meet her.
Well, I'm here because of Cynthia. She's my neighbor, and she was having entirely too much fun without me. And I had retired. I missed the camaraderie of teaching and being with another group of women that wanted to get together and just achieve a great time. And I think I found it.
So, none of you have seemed old to me. So let's see, what does old mean? What would you say old means? How would you describe old?
Well, Red Hatters aren't old because we're still having fun. It's when you decide that life is no longer fun and you stop having fun that time will catch up with you and you become old. Or at least that's the example these ladies are living every day to show me that if I keep laughing, I'm never going to get old. Works for me.
And we've got some good examples in this group.
And I guess you don't know anything about what happened in Vegas, right? You still don't know
Can you
anything.
go to Vegas?
Plan on going next time?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Can I bring the camera and come with you?
Apparently we need to go next one, but Autumn, I'll make sure to get an invite.
There you go.
Sisterhood, and our world is better for each person that gets added to it.
Okay, the first thing I'd like to say is how much I care for this young pink lady, Jen. From the first day she came in, she and I have been friends. And I just think we're very lucky to have her. Another thing I would like to say is Vicki Hollister is, well, Vicki Hollister is Vicki Hollister. And she is so good to me. She comes and gets me now. I don't drive too much anymore. And she comes and gets me and will bring me home and just does very nice things. Not only for me, but for a lot of other people that I know. And I would just like to thank Vicki.
I just wanted to say a word about my big hat, which was a gift from two wonderful neighbors for my birthday. They bought it at a store in Oklahoma, brought it to Plano in a huge box. And I wear it about once a year because it's so big, takes up so much room. And then my red hat name is Baroness of Bargains. I'm always looking for a bargain, so I brought a couple today. This is my latest find. I bought this purse for $2.50 in Crandall, Texas at a thrift store, and my wonderful pants for $1. This top. I know you like my top.
And I know where you got that, at a thrift. A deal, a steal.
Go, Vicki.
Go, Vicki.
Oh, no, you can tell about your beautiful hat.
Okay, my name is Jean Sullivan, but I go by Spicy. And there's a reason behind that. I used to have a PT Cruiser, and my husband's had a Cruiser also. His car was named Pepper, so everybody started calling me Spicy, and it just stuck. Well, the story behind my hat is it's a Lewis original, and he is out of California, and he makes one-of-a-kind hats. Well, they're pretty expensive, and of course you can see how big they are. And I kept wanting one, but during the travel that I did, I thought, how in the world would I travel with it? So I kept talking myself out of it. Well, they finally had a national here in Dallas, and that was my chance. I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy it. I'll figure out how to travel with it after I get it. So it was the most expensive hat I've ever bought, but I bought it. And it's my pride and joy And everybody told me they've already put their names in a hat. When I die, who's going to get my hat? I said, good luck, I'm going to take it with me.
And you should. And you can.
So that's the story behind my hat.
And I don't have a story about this hat I'm wearing, but I have a story about this hat. This was Jen's 40th birthday. My two favorite memories are Etta's 80th birthday, and I bought her and I matching purple sequin jackets. And then for Jen's 40th, everybody decorated hats, and mine fell apart, so I kept Etta's. And my granddaughter likes to wear it. And so
it's adorable.
And I keep a pink hat at my house in case my daughter deigns to join us on occasion when we do, pool or bowling, We've done a lot. I've been more places and done more things and ate better food than I ever have in my life with this group. And I've been in 15 years and know all of these ladies for years and years, and we do for each other, whether we're at a meeting or not. We're friends.
We've gone bowling, we've done ceramics.
What do we call that? Shuffleboard.
We've gone to a bar and played darts and shuffleboard and pool.
Yeah.
We've gone to plays.
Oh yeah.
We've gone
Arboretum.
Yeah, we've gone so many places.
We've done so much that we never would do alone, but it's great with a group or friends.
And we have more people come up and want to take their pictures with us.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
And one time we were out eating and we went to pay for our check, and this man had paid for all of our food. So we cause us quite a commotion wherever we go.
That's right. And I just want to say we love having a Pinky in our group, and we can't wait for graduation.
Okay, what we wanted to do is, for our birthdays, the kazoo is the official musical instrument of the Red Hat Society. So for birthdays, we always play Happy Birthday on our kazoos for the birthday girls. Jean's birthday is this month. Yay! That was not a good sound. Deb's birthday is this month.
Are we all ready?
We're ready?
Who's at the ready?
1, 2, 3.
Thank you all for joining us on this journey of what our Red Hafter chapter is all about. Red Hat chapter is all about. As you can see, we have a lot of fun, and we hope you enjoyed watching.
Thank you, Miss Jen.
Thank you, Jen.
Love
for the
that.
day.
Thank you.
I think you should join us.
If we go Snapchat or something like that, we're really gonna be somebody.
Okay.
Y'all, go back this. Go back this. Oh, my.